everybody, what's going on? Welcome back. I had a pretty scary last couple of days, specifically 2 days ago, that I'm going to briefly tell you guys about. Just because for some reason, I'm the type of person that likes to talk about things when they bother me. It helps me move past them, and it helps me cope with them, I guess you could say. So the other night, I was driving, shooting some night footage to use for some projects that I'm working on for the channel. And it all happened very fast. I was going down a main road, but it's not lit very well. You know, there aren't really any street lights or anything, just lights from cars, and if there's anything in the sky that may provide light, like the moon, you know, that kind of thing. It's a very dark road. I had my brights on, and I'm driving, I'm doing the speed limit, I'm going 55 miles per hour, and all of a sudden my wheel jerks to the left. I swerve into the opposite lane. I almost end up in the grass on the other side. I swerve back to the right while my steering wheel is pulling to the left still. I swerve back into the right lane. I end up in the grass, and I slowly bring myself to a stop while my wheel is going like that. My car almost tipped over when it had first swerved to the left. If there had been another car coming in the opposite lane, it would have definitely been a head-on collision, likely fatal at that particular angle, I would think. If there had been anybody behind me, they probably would have either hit me or had to swerve out of the way of me. It's a very costly repair for the vehicle, and it was just scary. That may have been the scariest thing that's ever happened to me, honestly. A very short list of things that truly terrified me as far as incidents in my own life, but this is near the top at least. I didn't really have any indication that anything was going to go wrong with the car beforehand, so it did come out of nowhere. So as a warning to any of you, if you ever hear anything strange in your car, and I didn't, but if you ever hear any noises or something just doesn't feel right, pull over, have a look if you have the knowledge. If you're unsure and you have like AAA, if it's really bothering you, stop the car, get out, get a ride, and call for a tow. Don't endanger yourself just to try to make it home. Although in this particular situation, I didn't have any indicators that something was about to go wrong while I was driving. So it was just a scary situation. I guess it's just me telling all of you just to make sure that you drive safe. I'm not going to have my car back probably until next Wednesday or Thursday, so I'm pretty much stuck at home until then. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I have more videos coming. I'm trying to make the channel better every day. Because if this channel gets big enough, it will have a positive impact on my financial well-being, which at this point in my life I really need to focus on. So I want to let all of you know that I'm going to be setting up a Patreon to help try to improve my own life and the channel itself. So if you feel like you are able to make any donations, and I don't mean to sound like a charity case, but every big YouTuber at this point has a Patreon, so I may as well do the same thing. I'm probably going to set it up over the weekend. I would appreciate anything at all. I'm going to try to do giveaways for Patreon members and members of the channel like that. You know, some special perks for all of you. I'm going to try to figure that all out over the next week. So I would appreciate that, though, deeply. Things are tough right now for me. Very tough, I'll say. But I'm trying to press forward and try to stay optimistic and positive about everything as I go along. So for those of you who are loyal to the channel, I appreciate you tremendously, especially right now. That was so scary. Seriously. Like my life flashed before my eyes, you know. It's a very strange sensation. Thank you for watching. Follow me on Twitter at Atomic Thomas. Just make sure that you change those O's in both words to zeros. Instagram is Tom's Third Eye. You can find the links in the description for all of these things. I just posted a new episode of the podcast. It's a Star Wars edition of the podcast, though, so if Star Wars isn't your thing, I guess that isn't something you're going to want to listen to. But you can check out the other episodes, though, that aren't Star Wars related. But hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm going to be doing a live stream tonight, tomorrow, and it'll probably help take my mind off of some of these things. So I'll catch you guys a little bit later.